Hey my beautiful Capricorn peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you guys with your mid-February 2023 tarot reading. How are you? I hope you guys are well. Just want to mention before we start, if you're interested in personal services, products, and so much more, feel free to check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. Link will be down in the description below. I would like to mention though guys, the only way you can get a personal reading or service with me will be for my website only, so I'm never going to hit you up via DM and ask you for money or ask to read for you. If you see somebody doing that on social media, they are a impersonator and a scammer, so don't get scammed guys. Once again, you can only get a private reading or personal service with me on my website and my website alone. You'll find that in the description box below. But nonetheless, Capricorn, how are we doing, baby? I hope you guys are doing well. All right, and let's see what information we got showing up here for you. So what's showing up here for the Capricorn? Okay, all right out the gate, we have your King of Cups coming out here for you. So overall energy of the reading, the King of Cups. It's definitely a time of love, but it's a time of maturity. And when you love somebody, sometimes you know things have to be done, even if it's a little bit tough. I kind of feel tough love at play here, and I don't think I've ever really picked that up here with the King of Cups before, but a little bit of tough love at play jumping into mid-February 2023. When you love somebody, you know that sometimes you have to go above and beyond, and you know sometimes you can see the things about the people you love that maybe they don't even recognize within themselves. Okay, we'll get more information as the reading progresses. I just want to make sure these are upright. They are. All right, let's go ahead and have a look here and get one oracle card here real quickly to back up that King of Cups. So what oracle card do we have here to back up that King of Cups? And we have here Unicorn. It says invite serendipity. Absolutely. Everybody always wants to invite that into their lives as well. So let's go ahead and begin. Overall energy of the reading, King of Cups. Like I said, sometimes there's a little bit of toughness that comes with love. I do feel tough love is at play here in a situation in your life. You know, you want to invite in serendipity, but you have to be willing to put in tough love sometimes to get to that place of serendipity, right? So I do feel that jumping into the second half of your February 2023, you know, this is a moment in time where it's like, I have to show this tough love so that we can get to a much better place with somebody in your life. Having a look right now into your current situation, let's see what the current situation is looking like here for Capricorn throughout mid-February 2023. We got the Two of Wands, we got the Tower, and then we also have here the Nine of Wands showing up here as well. So there's a tough time going on, and I see you stepping in. Capricorns are always the backbone of the family, the backbone of the friends, the backbone of the lover. I feel that, you know, this is you stepping up for somebody because maybe you feel that your strength here is a little bit more applied than the person you're dealing with is, or the person you're dealing with's like strength is. So Two of Wands, you know, you see a path here. There's a path that can be good. There's a path that could be bad. And the Tower here is the awakening to the fact that we can go down a good path. We can go down a bad path, good road, bad road. And Nine of Wands, you're currently not doing anything. This isn't you, Capricorn, though. This is about somebody you love. So you're seeing somebody you love not doing anything. You know, they're kind of in this place of fear right now. Nine of Wands, they're holding back. They're not really taking any options that they're seeking. And, you know, you're trying to be as tough as you can on this person, saying you need to get yourself together, because the Tower here is the awakening to the fact that if you don't do anything right now, you can go down a bad road. And you love this person, so you never want to see this person go down a bad road. So I see that being a pretty big common theme here for you jumping into mid-February. And keep in mind, whoever this person is, it doesn't have to be just a romantic lover. It could be a son, it could be a friend, it could be a coworker, it could be literally anybody that you're really giving some tough love to at this moment in time. So you're trying to get somebody here to kind of wake up to the fact that they can head down a pretty bad or rough path, and you're recognizing like you can't change their path. They have to do it themselves. So you're trying to motivate them in that direction to do so. Let's have a look here and see what's coming in mid-February. What do we have? We have the Chariot. We have the Two of Cups, and we have here the Six of Wands. So successfully, Capricorn, you will be motivating the person you're dealing with here to get themselves together. I have a mom as a Capricorn, so my mom, you know, even if like I didn't want to do something and I knew that it would be good for me, and at the end of the day, I still didn't want to do it, my mom's like, yeah, you're going to go get this done. You know what I'm saying? Like Capricorns have that tough love energy sometimes where it's like, hey, I could see a bad path and I love you and I care about you, and you're going to take care care of yourself. So my mom's definitely put me in those types of positions before in my life. And I'm like, yeah, you were right at the end of the day, even if I didn't want to do it. So I feel like for the second half of your month here, right? Looking at what's coming in, you're definitely going to help this individual that you love get to the path that they need to go towards by enforcing your tough love, because you see something here that could be bad, whether it is financial. Maybe the person you're dealing with right now is having financial issues, and you're like, listen, like, I can help what I can do. I can contribute what I can, but you have to be willing to take X, Y, and Z, this path, in order to fix your finances. And if you just sit back and do nothing and freeze up, like, you can move to a really shitty financial situation. So like, you're pointing out something here's got to change in regards to someone you love, because you don't want to see them head down a bad road, whether it's financial, whether it's in regards to their health. And I don't like reading health, but I mentioned that if there is anything going on with someone that you love's health, they have the ability here to fix what's happening. So if they do nothing, it can be bad. But if they fix what they're doing and they take action, everything can change positively. Okay. So Capricorns, whether it's health, finances, whether it is their own personal mental health, whatever it is they're struggling with in life, it's like there can be a positive change here, and you see it, because the path here is not just a dark path. There is a positive path too. So you see it, Capricorn, and it's like, I will make sure you take care of yourself moving on forward. And you will. 6 of Wands. I do feel like you will successfully here take care of somebody that you're dealing with and allow them to help themselves. You'll motivate them to help themselves here at this time. We had a star card come out. Wonderful. I love that for you. The star card here is the card of alignment. It's also healing and wish fulfillment. So, I do feel like this is a person for you that's written in the stars, whether this is whether this is a person you're dating, the star card could represent like they are aligned to you for a reason, like you are their star, you are their morning star. I think you mean a lot to this individual, and I think that that's why, even if they are not asking to seek your counsel, they will listen to you nonetheless, because this is somebody who loves you and respects you. So like I said, it could be anybody. It could be a son, it could be, a family member of yours, it could be a friend, it could be somebody that you're married to or dating, but I feel like this person was meant to be a part of your life, and you were meant to be a part of theirs, and you always want to make sure they're protected, loved, and guided. And you know what? The star card here does represent healing. So if there is anything going on right now that is looking not so good, I do feel like healing will be at play here in your life, okay? And in this person's life as well. Now, I just want to mention, Capricorn, if it's not the person you're dealing with that's going through a struggle in mid-February 2023, it very well likely could represent that maybe you're going through a struggle and this is a different supportive partner, right? So instead of you supporting, they're supporting you, and motivating you with tough love here to make sure that things get fixed. Because the common theme that I'm seeing here in a lot of videos, and pretty much in the collective, is that we're all getting a little bit shook right now with the tower. We're all kind of experiencing our own individual tower moments where things are, the universe is like waking us up to, hey, there's a great path we can go down, and then there's a bad path we can go down if we do nothing about it. So I think a lot of people are starting to come to terms with a pretty shitty path they can head down if they do nothing about it. And the universe is saying now is the time to take action so that you can get to the good path and not go down that bad path. Because if you do nothing, you'll go there, right? So the universe here is waking us all up. It's basically shaking us, saying, hey, it's time to take some action here. So definitely see that showing up here for you. But like I wanted to mention, though, it could be a vice versa kind of reading. Let's have a look here and see how everything else is going to play out in mid-February for Capricorn. So how is everything else here playing out for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in mid-February 2023? First card out, Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Opening up that beautiful new path, right? So you're on the good path here with the person you're dealing with. We have here the Magician. We have here the Three of Swords. And then we also have here the King of Pentacles. So the worry is over, okay? Three of Swords here, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is being in a place of comfort, being in a place of being grounded. And then the Three of Swords could represent like pain, worry, anxiety, separation. So anything that has been creating pain, worries, and frustration, it's all going away here, because that person you're dealing with here is getting out of a negative situation and they're moving on to a good path. And it has a lot to do with you here, Capricorn, the Magician, because you showed up for them, you stood by them, and you had their back through everything. And your tough love here definitely guided them in a very good direction. Sometimes we're put in people's lives to be, guidance to certain individuals. Believe it or not, we can be guardian angels to people that we deal with in our everyday lives. And it doesn't even matter the kind of role, right? Like a son can be a guardian angel to a mom, right? And as a son, you look up to your mom for everything. You look up to your mom and dad to kind of guide you in this world. But sometimes it can even be a son who's a guardian angel to a parent. It can be a dog who's a guardian angel to an owner, right? It doesn't always have to be the way that society makes things out to be. So it's kind of beautiful seeing you here being somebody's guardian angel and really helping them navigate to their best path. I'm actually seeing for some Capricorns who are a lot more in tune with their spirituality. You might be the person, once again, like I mentioned, who's going through some kind of struggle, who sees some kind of dark path that can be occurring, and it's one you definitely want to avoid. You might actually have somebody who's passed who is an actual guardian angel for you that's currently guiding you through your life to get to your positive path, to avoid something happening that you wouldn't be too happy with. Wow, that could be coming up here as well for Capricorns. Really, really like intense kind of reading showing up here. But I love the fact that the universe here is saying, look, the Tower, right? I see a shitty, to put it bluntly, a shitty situation that you don't want, you know, that nobody wants. And if you do nothing, right, 9 of Wands, you're going to get there. But the universe here is reinforcing that realization that you've always had a power of choice. You've always had free will, 2 of Wands. So Capricorn, you know, whether this is you struggling or someone you love, you know, you're definitely reminding people here, and the universe is reminding people here that we always have the power of choice. And at the end of the day, we can avoid these negative paths or these negative consequences by taking action to counter steer our path into a much more positive place, you know? So I feel here for many Capricorns, you could either be somebody's guardian angel or somebody could be yours. But this month, nonetheless, I do feel like a negative path is being avoided, which is great news for anybody who's watching. So love to see that out the gate here for all of you. Okay, so that's pretty much the gist here. But let's go ahead and have a look and just see if any advice is coming in from the universe before we close out with the outcome. So is there any advice coming in here from the universe for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-February 2023? Is there any advice coming in here from the universe for Capricorn? First card out, 7 of Swords. Next card out, 5 of Pentacles. And lastly, the Strength card showing up here for you. I think the universe is trying to say that despite the fact that bad things can happen to good people, bad things can also happen to bad people as well. The universe doesn't discriminate, is what the universe is saying here. But the universe is also trying to say as well, I don't create the bad in your life. We do live in a reality of duality. You know, good things will happen to us or intense things can happen to us. But remember, if we stay aware at all moments in time, we can always use our strength to guide us somewhere new. We can always use our strength to redirect us to where we're supposed to go. So the advice showing up here is kind of similar to the fact that I was like originally mentioning, right? The universe is always saying that you have the power of choice and you have to respond to your situations accordingly with the right choices. You know, the universe says, I gave you free will to make whatever choice you wish to have. I told this story a while ago in a daily reading to Gemini, and I learned this story from my brother-in-law because I've never heard it before until he said it. And I think it's a little fitting here in regards to the universe. So the way the story goes is there's this guy who's stuck in the ocean and he doesn't want to die, right? And he's asking God or the universe, however you want to say it, universe, please save me, save me, save me. And what does the universe do? The universe sends him a boat. The guy doesn't get on the boat. The universe sends him a helicopter. The guy doesn't get on the helicopter. The universe sends him a raft. The guy doesn't get on the raft. And what ends up happening is this guy dies. And when he dies, he goes to the universe and asks, why didn't you save me? The universe says, it wasn't my job to save you. I provided you different opportunities for you to save yourself, but you never saved yourself. So the universe always lets us know that we are in control of our lives. We are in control of our path. The universe won't go out of its way to do anything for you, but it will provide what you've always needed. So anytime there's a bad situation, there's always a way out. But we have to be the people to take those opportunities to make the change and transformation happen. So for me personally, I found that to be a very powerful story, especially when I heard that for the first time. And I haven't, you know, even thought about that story since I read that for Gemini during one of the daily readings a while ago. But yeah, I think it's super fitting for this reading. I think it's very powerful. So, you know, do with that what you will. Okay. And moving on forward, though, before we close off with the outcome, let's just get one more oracle card of advice from the universe for the zodiac sign here of Capricorn. Let's take a look here, Cappy. And what do we have? We have here knowledge. All right, so the universe here says seek knowledge. This is the time to not be the teacher, but instead to be the student. Don't be afraid to learn more in your life here, jumping into mid-February, as knowledge is power. For any Capricorns going through a personal transformation, or if you're helping your person here, like I mentioned throughout the reading, looking things up, learning more things, becoming more knowledgeable about your situation can be incredibly beneficial to not only guiding you to your new path, but for creating more long-term success. All right though, Cappy, let's hop on into the outcome here for you, and we'll see what's up. What's going to be the overall outcome here, please, for the zodiac sign here of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-February 2023. And what do we have? We have here the Knight of Cups, and we also have here the Temperance. I felt that Temperance card coming out because I was saying it in my head. I was like, this whole reading is talking about either you being somebody's guardian angel or a guardian angel coming in here for you, and the Temperance is always usually depicted as an angel, and here it is. So we have the Temperance and we have the Knight of Cups. It's like you are well protected, Capricorn, and so is whoever this is you're dealing with, you know, the person you're giving tough love to, or vice versa. So things aren't going to end poorly here. I don't feel that. I really don't. I believe that things here are going to move in a good direction. But remember, it comes with that power of choice. You know, you have to be the one to steer yourself, or hopefully if this is the, if this is the person you're dealing with, hopefully they steer themselves in the right direction. But ultimately, you know, there's a guardian angel here at play. You are protected. And I think that there's going to be good news here going forward, and good paths showing up here going forward, rather than things, you know, ending in the Tower. Because the Tower here is the awakening, but the universe doesn't want you to go to, the universe wants to awake you. The universe doesn't want to put you in a bad place, right? But they're always giving you that opportunity. Hey, do what you can to move yourself to where you need to go. Wow, Capricorn. Okay. This was quite the powerful reading. Do take it if it resonates, right? Because I don't think this will resonate to every Capricorn out there, you know, especially if you're like, you know, looking for a love reading or something like that. This is definitely not really much of a love reading, but it's a powerful one. And I think there's a lot here that definitely could be beneficial to take. So of course, you know, take whatever guidance or whatever nuggets of wisdom or information you can from this reading. But Capricorn, nonetheless, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new here and you're interested in subscribing to my channel, you can definitely feel free to. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. You can also hit that notification bell to never miss when I upload or when I go live. Once again, if you're interested in personal readings, services, and so much more in products and things of that nature, check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. Link will be down in my YouTube description box below. Capricorn, have a great rest of your February. Happy to see this situation working out and unfolding for you, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.